Welcome to the Raleigh Board of Selectmen meeting for Monday, May 8th, 2017, 7 p.m. at the Town Hall. I call the meeting to order, and the first order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance. I think I'll do that tonight. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. We have many lines on the agenda, but I don't think it'll be that long, hopefully.
I don't think so.
And let's get started with general business. We have a letter of resignation from Peter F. Carpentier from the Zoning Board of Appeals. Dear Chairman Murray, please be advised that of June 30th, 2017, due to a change in residency to the state of New Hampshire, I will be unable to serve on the Raleigh Zoning Board of Appeals and must resign effective that date. I am extremely appreciative for the opportunity to serve on the Raleigh Board of Appeals, which has been a very rewarding experience. Sincerely, Peter F. Carpentier.
I give you the motion,
I'll
Mr. Chairman, with a letter.
With regrets.
Thanks.
Regrets.
Yeah. Regrets, thanks, whatever.
With regrets, and if we could send him a thank you letter. He did a very good job there.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
Excellent. We have a motion?
Yeah, I made it.
I
You made it, seconded. All those in favor of sending the letter, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we have general business number 2. We have a letter of resignation from David Delmonico from the Conservation Commission. Dear Chairman Page, with deep regret, I am writing to inform you that I will be resigning the remainder of my term as a Town of Raleigh Conservation Commissioner, effective immediately. I have to attend to family issues that are taking a large amount of my time, and thus I would not be able to volunteer the amount of time necessary to carry out the RCC Commissioner duties as needed. Regretfully, David G. Delmonico.
I give you the motion, Mr. Chairman, with a letter of thank you.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to send a letter of thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have an invitation from Fire Chief James Broderick to attend the Essex County Fire Chiefs Association Legislative Breakfast. Board of Selectmen, Town of Raleigh, 139 Main Street, Raleigh, Mass. 01969, regarding invitation to the Essex County Fire Chiefs Association Legislative Breakfast. Members of the board, I would like to invite members of the board to the Essex County Fire Chiefs Association Legislative Breakfast that will be held on Monday, May 22nd, 2017 at Angelica's Restaurant, 49 South Main Street, Route 114 in Middleton, Mass. The breakfast will start at 8:30 a.m. Please inform me of who can attend so that I can give an accurate head count. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me at 978-948-3812.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to go to that. If you want to nominate somebody.
Join me?
I'll join you, sir, certainly.
Okay.
Yep. I spoke to the chief this morning, but
Okay.
I had a earlier meeting of police fire station, and yes, it's a good take
Yeah.
to see all of the chiefs in uniform, and
Mr.
Very
Chairman,
nice.
just 2 of you will be going? or
Yes.
somebody else?
oh,
No, that's okay.
what? Dave? Okay. General business number 4, discuss Memorial Day ceremony and special honor by the Eastern Essex Veterans District to honor Korean War veterans. The Raleigh Veterans Association has sent a letter about the annual Memorial Day Parade and ceremony to be held on Monday, May 29th at 1:30 p.m. The board needs to vote to authorize the parade. Additionally, Eastern Essex Veterans Services Director Karen Tyler has informed Debbie of 2 items. 1, Korean War veterans will be honored this year. And 2, Governor Baker has partnered with Project 351, so that each city and town in the state will have an 8th grade ambassador who will read a proclamation during the Memorial Day ceremony. Vice Chairman Snow will update the board on these items.
Okay, I spoke to Karen Tyler this afternoon, and we just went over a few of the items, and I told her about the Memorial Day starting at 1 o'clock, and she's, you can imagine, she's a very busy woman that day. She has numerous events to partake in, so, but she will be here at 1:30, she's going to try, and then hopefully that Project 351, and if an 8th grader is chosen, I don't know about that portion of it, but it will be here at the Star Garden, usually where, the chairman gives his comments, and if a legislator shows up, the same for them. On the other note, this year, sometime in, I talked to Karen, she said sometime in September, October, they're going to honor Korean War veterans. And this is the Korean ambassador for a peace medal that, as I understand it, is going to be awarded to all those Korean War vets who served between June 25th, 1950 and July 27th, 1953. That is the term of the Korean War, how long, and the armistice was on the 27th, 1953. In order to be eligible, they'll need their DD-214. Now, for those veterans who are at home and they're listening to this and they can't find their DD-214, there's several ways. You can go on the web and the Veterans Administration, and I just did this recently because I misplaced my DD-214. And the DD-214 is when you're discharged from the military. That form comes, and that form will it gives all the information of what medals that you were presented with, marksmanship awards, where you served, and it's very important. Every veteran should have that, and also when a veteran passes away, that is very important to their next of kin, because if they wish to have a military tombstone, or they wish to be buried in a national cemetery, not Arlington per se, but they may be eligible to be buried in Arlington. They may want to be buried down in Massachusetts, or there's a number of national cemeteries for the military across the nation. So that DD-214 is very, very important to have. But it's very important to have for this, if you are a Korean War veteran, or somebody is listening tonight, knows someone who served in Korea, from, again, July 25th, 1950, June 25th, 1950 to July 27th, 1953. And again, if they need that DD-214, get in touch with the office here, and we'll walk you through the steps in order to get that DD-214. And again, I just got mine and replaced it, and I sent it, and I received it back in 2.5 weeks, and that was pretty good. And that was from St. Louis, where all the records from the military are kept. So, with that.
Good. On the Project 351, that's a Triton 8th grader?
Yes, there will be a Triton 8th grader, and there'll be more on that.
Mr. Chairman, that's coming out of the governor's office, so
Yes.
we're not really sure who that person is. At least Karen Tyler didn't know.
Very good.
So, Mr. Chairman, we will need a vote from the Board of Selectmen to
Authorize the parade.
And then if the Selectmen would like the flyer provided by the Veterans District to be on the website or on the local cable channel, would that be?
I would think
What
that
you
would be
desire.
appropriate,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll give you the motion, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second that.
Motion has been made and seconded to authorize the Veterans Day Parade, Monday, May 29th at 1:30 PM from the Raleigh Veterans Association over on Bradford Street.
Could we check with the light department too? Sometimes I know they've been known to send out appropriate flyers in there,
Yes,
along with their bills. They seem to be pretty good about public service type.
It's not gonna, well, for the parade and for the veteran thing, is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, for October.
Yeah, for the parade itself.
No, not
No.
for the parade, but for
Let it out
the,
there in time.
Yeah.
if they can, it's fine. But I mean, it would, yeah, because you said that event's in October, right? Mm-hmm. Just to reach out as much as we can to as many people as we can.
Okay, we have a motion to, for the parade. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Number 5, general business number 5, letter from Essex National Heritage Commission regarding the scenic byway. Dear Scenic Byway Partner, thank you for your support of the Essex Coastal Scenic Byway, a dynamic state-designated 90-mile roadway linking 14 North Shore coastal communities. Essex Heritage is committed to assisting you promote your byway site or business. Working together, we can expand our cultural tourism-based economy, raise awareness about our unique coastal destinations and visitor services, and celebrate our region's nationally significant heritage. I am pleased to provide you with a new rack of cards that you can use to promote your association with the byway. Kindly share the rack of cards with your customers, visitors, colleagues, and friends, and by all means, encourage them to experience the best of coastal New England by traveling on the scenic byway. We hope you are pleased with last May's installation of over 175 directional signs bearing the byway's distinctive logo along the entire byway, as well as 6 gateway access routes. We heard numerous anecdotal stories of visitors using the signs to guide their exploration of our coastal region. From south to north, the byway communities are Lynn, Swampscott, Marblehead, Salem, Beverly, Manchester by the Sea, Gloucester, Rockport, Essex, Ipswich, Rowley, Newbury, Newburyport, and Salisbury. The Essex Coastal Scenic Byway is a partnership initiative of the Essex National Heritage Commission, Essex Heritage, the nonprofit steward of the Essex National Heritage Area, Essex County. Regional tourism officials and leaders in all 14 coastal communities are working to leverage the byway's heritage, business, and human resources to generate economic and quality of life benefits for the region. To learn more about the Essex Coastal Scenic Byway, go to www.coastal with a capital C byway capital B.org. We look forward to promoting the Essex Coastal Scenic Byway with you. I encourage you to share any feedback or insights that you may have about the Byway initiative and its promotional marketing. To further discuss the Scenic Byway or request more rack cards, please contact Bill Steelman of my staff at 978-740-0444 or bill@essexheritage.org. Sincerely, Annie C. Harris, Chief Executive Officer. Thank you. General business number 6. We have a letter from the Georgetown Board of Selectmen regarding perambulation. Raleigh Board of Selectmen, 139 Main Street, Raleigh, Mass. 01969. Dear Board of Selectmen, the Georgetown Board of Selectmen is planning to do a perambulation of the mutual border of our two towns. State law requires that the boundary markers of every town shall be located once every 5 years. Our records indicate that the last time our borders were perambulated was September 23rd, 2000. 2000? No. Perhaps your records are more complete than ours, and you can document a more recent date. State law requires that 2 selectmen from each town or their designees locate and mark the boundary markers. Please let us know if and when you would be available. Michael Farrell, since Board of Selectmen. I know you were, since I've been on the board, you did it, didn't you?
Oh, was that?
Way back,
One
way
at
back,
the
a
Georgetown.
long time ago, I did it. I did
Yeah,
it.
but wasn't that long ago, like 6, 7 years ago?
Has
Yeah,
it?
probably each town, one of those things that.
I thought, for some reason, I thought we did it with Georgetown once,
I was
7
there.
years ago.
Were you?
I was,
We
I
did it
sunk
with
in the
Georgetown.
marsh, remember, at the Newbury line?
Right.
Um,
We did one after that,
Yeah.
Debbie, from Georgetown, that fellow there that we
That's
came
right.
in with us a couple of times.
That's right. So we did Georgetown, but I'm not sure we did Newbury or went out to Plum Island
No,
or
we
did
didn't,
Ipswich.
Not that time. It was just he and I took out and showed him where they
Can I
were.
put them in a public
We didn't really do
record
much.
request?
Are there
to find out
markers
when
or
you last
something
did
that
it?
you can go by?
It's
How do you know
published in
where
the
they are?
town
They're
report.
brown stones.
Yeah.
There's some of them that are missing, but there are brown stones.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that a few years back.
It used to be a big deal, I believe,
Yeah.
the last few years.
Yeah.
With GPS technology, then what we did was we all put our GPS on the boundary, and actually, some of the satellites had a little varying in the degrees and in the, the data. So,
Sometimes we found
we
that the
just-
GPS doesn't agree with the maps, and they've had some problems. So, anyway,
Would you be willing to perambulate?
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea where they are.
you're probably the only one.
Probably, yes, you're probably
Well, you
right.
and Debbie,
Anybody-
the whole point, you and
it's-
Debbie to go out
It-
again.
It's, the letter says 2.
it took a while,
The high one was Three Sisters.
yes.
What?
The
Three
high one
Sisters.
was Three Sisters. And we won't go any further than that.
And the one out on the,
That's
in
gotta-
Hammond Street.
That's gotta be from your previous life.
Is there anybody else who would,
I'll go.
okay.
Oh, I thought that we did this with Georgetown just like
It might have been.
7 years ago.
Yeah,
Just
about that.
Georgetown
Yeah.
one.
Nobody keeps
Just
records, that's the
Georgetown.
whole thing.
Just Georgetown.
We've also got
Yeah,
Newbury,
right.
Ipswich,
In Boxford.
Boxford,
Okay.
Georgetown.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Oh, we'll
Bob and Bob.
respond. Okay.
All right.
thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Going on to new business. New business number 1, discuss Bullfinch Group financial planning services submitted by Police Chief Scott Dumas. Debbie, I met with a couple of folks from the Bullfinch Group about financial planning. If there was one thing I wish I had had early in my career, it would have been better advice on planning for the financial challenges that face us all. I am offering this up to my department, but wanted to offer it up to any or all town employees. It's scheduled from 11 to 12 on both the 30th and 31st of May. They'll supply pizza afterwards and will be available for Q&A, as well as scheduling individual sessions for anyone who is interested. Is it possible to get this out to the other department heads to get their employees? The only thing I ask for is a head count. Spouses are welcome as well. Let me know what you think. Thanks. We did have a concern about it being during work hours, and that we don't offer financial planning services to employees. They can seek that on their own. Any comments?
Yeah, my only concern is if you invite one group in, does that mean we have to acknowledge and let other groups, I mean, look, these financial people, I'm getting, probably we all are, cards in the mail all the time from different groups wanting to put, and if we start with one during work time, it kind of opens the door to
Exactly.
others. How do you say no to a second group if they want to come in?
Yeah,
But-
I also think there's a concern that employees of the department may feel that they're under pressure to purchase services from whatever vendor's coming in. So I would say, although, I'm sure the chief, this is very well intentioned, it's probably something that we should avoid, I would think.
Yeah, if they want to do it after hours, and, if he wants to have a company come in, to something not a town, a non-town building, or at least a non-town function.
Right.
So it's not associated with us.
Well, a lot of these financial planners, they have it somewhere else, you know.
A lot of times they go to restaurants.
You know, I mean, so,
You know,
or
or calls,
you can go to their own offices for it, so. I think it is something we should avoid.
I mean, and the idea is good, it's just that.
Yeah.
It's just that it holds a lot of, potential problems.
Should we vote to send a message to Chief Dumas, or what does the board feel?
Can we let Debbie handle that,
Well, yeah, and then she can send a letter,
or just talk
or
about
the
it?
email, or whatever.
Yeah, I
I
think-
just think if we should ask them that, you know, it really shouldn't be allowed on town time,
I
at
think that-
taxpayers' expense,
Or town property.
town property.
Yeah, I think
The-
that,
the-
should refrain, you know, as an entity, the town giving financial advice. That's what it looks like.
Or any kind of service, I would say, you know,
Yeah.
from an
Yeah.
outside vendor.
Right.
You get the same concerns, I think.
And they do have, as part of the towns, they have the deferred compensation to the state for, you know, they deduct money from the employees, that's something that the state offers. So, I mean, it's, you know, there is the ability for town employees to partake and get information on that, so, I mean, yeah, I just think it sets a bad precedent.
Right. Okay. New business number 2. Zoning Board of Appeals application submitted by Meridian Associates, Inc. on behalf of 420 Newburyport Turnpike LLC to appeal the building inspector's decision on the building's height restriction pursuant to the town's protective zoning bylaws, section 6.5.1.4. Do we have any comments?
Yeah, I didn't have any problems, Mr. Chairman. It's up at the Ipswich Bay Glass Company, that
It's a back
industrial
building.
complex, it's a building way in the
one that
back.
Just approved, yeah.
It doesn't present any particular problems, I have no problem.
Yeah, I mean, the case involves an issue of interpretation of our height restriction bylaw, and I think that's something the ZBA can decide. That's what they're supposed to do. I don't think they need to comment on it.
Mr. Murray?
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, we're looking at about 10 foot, 20 foot at the maximum.
It's mainly for an AC unit or
Yeah,
something too,
yeah.
it's not even part
That's
of the
all it
building
is,
per
just
se.
HVAC.
Yeah. I don't think there are any
No
comments.
Okay. New business number 3, we have the employment contract renewal with town accountant Susan Bailey. Attached is the employment agreement with town accountant Susan Bailey. There are only 2 minor changes for the current agreement. She updated section 8 salary to reflect the fiscal year 18 salary information and changed the last word in the last sentence under section 11D, subsection D, to the word estate. If the board is satisfied, then the board needs to vote to sign the contract. There are 2 originals to be signed.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem.
No problem.
I give you a motion to sign the contract.
Have a
I'll
motion?
second. I'll second.
Motion has been made and seconded to sign the contract renewal with town accountant Sue Bailey. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have 2 copies.
Looking to sign that.
Any question?
Ready?
Yeah, Ernie Cullen, Weathersfield Street. Which town employees have contracts or subject to contracts like Sue Bailey?
Police chief, fire chief, town administrator.
Administrator.
I think the chief assessor is,
In the
Yes.
library.
Library.
or library, the library director.
This is authorized under Chapter 41, Section 108.
I gotta sign one of this
Yep.
one.
Secretary for the,
41, 108, and it's authorized under.
The water superintendent and the
There is no provision under that statute for that position.
Okay, moving on. New business number 4. Request from the American Diabetes Association North Shore Tour de Cure to hold annual bike ride on May 21st, 2017. The American Diabetes Association has requested to hold their annual North Shore Tour de Cure bike race through Raleigh via Route 1A on Sunday, May 21st, 2017, from 8:45 a.m. through 12:15 p.m. We have requested a revised certificate of insurance naming the town of Raleigh as an additional insured. The police chief, fire chief, highway surveyor, and health agent did not have any comments or concerns about this event.
Give it a motion.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the bike race on Sunday, it's not a Sunday, it's a Saturday.
Sunday, May 20th.
Sunday, May 21st, 2017. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. New business number 5, public hearing notice from the planning board on site plan application filed by Gerald Fandetti, Firehouse Inn LLC on May 11th, 2017 at 8:25 p.m. at the Town Hall Annex. There's a legal notice of a public hearing in accordance with Massachusetts general laws. Chapter 40A, the Raleigh Protective Zoning Bylaw, the zoning bylaw, and the Raleigh Planning Board Rules and Regulations. The Raleigh Planning Board will conduct a public hearing on Thursday, May 11th, 2017, at 8:25 p.m. in Meeting Room Number 5 in the Town Hall Annex Building located at 39 Main Street, Raleigh, Mass.
Central Street.
Pertaining, Central Street. Did I say me?
Yeah.
Central Street, I'm sorry, located at 39 Central Street, Raleigh, Mass., pertaining to a site plan review application pursuant to sections 4.2.3.g, restaurant other than formula fast food without live entertainment, and 4.2.5.b, overnight lodging, including hotels, motels, and inns, of the zoning bylaw for redevelopment of the former Country Garden Inn property to operate a new hotel facility that will share the property with a new restaurant, hotel spa building, and hotel swimming pool, a hotel manager's office building, and a private art gallery, and associated accessory parking. The site plan review for the overnight lodging / hotel / inn use is in conjunction with a separate special permit application under review by the Raleigh Board of Selectmen. The subject property is located at 101 Main Street in Raleigh, Mass., and is further identified as Assessor Map 25, Lot 92. The applicant is Gerald Fandetti and Nancy A.S. McCann, Esquire, on behalf of property owner Firehouse Inn LLC of 350 Main Street, Cambridge, Mass. The property is also located in the Central Sendy zoning district. The application, plans, and relevant documents are on file with the Raleigh Planning Board and are available for public inspection at the Raleigh Planning Board office, Town Hall Annex, 39 Central Street, during public office hours. Chris Thornton, Chairman. Publication dates Thursday, April 27th, 2017, Thursday, May 4th, 2017. It's a notice of a public hearing. And again, the public hearing will be on Thursday, May 11th at 8:25 PM in Meeting Room Number 5 at the Town Hall Annex.
Mr. Chairman, now, the selectmen are being notified as a party in interest on that. Is there anybody from the board that wants to attend the hearing, or?
I'll be there.
You'll be there in your
Planning board.
capacity as planning board, or any comments you wish to submit on this application before the planning board?
We're having our public hearing on Monday, is that
Right.
15th?
That's
Is
right.
that right?
So we have the special permit one concurrently with the
Right.
site plan review. If there were any comments from the selectmen, we can submit it to the planning board.
I don't have any at this time.
You look good.
Mr. Murray? You?
No, I mean, the cemetery abuts it, but there is a stone wall that's between the two properties, so there shouldn't be any issue there.
Thank you.
They're actually proposing to do some landscaping on cemetery property. Did you see that in their application? They said they have to...
On cemetery?
Yeah, they said they're gonna contact the cemetery commission and discuss it with them, see if they'd be agreeable to that. Yeah, well,
Can't do too
Yes.
much.
I don't know, I don't have...
Most of it's broken down into lots.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mr. Chairman, this is a point of information. The attorney, Nancy McCann, has been trying to reach the cemetery board to discuss this, so I know that you have a meeting coming up
Yeah, yeah,
on the cemetery. I think it may be wise to try to get that on the agenda.
okay.
Yeah, basically look like a nice proposal. Everything considered, and most of it's off the road anyway, you're not really gonna see
Right.
it, so. It's a good business opportunity for the town.
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay. Old business. Number 1, Pine Grove School Project Update, Schematic Design Report. Durham Whittier, the architects working on the Pine Grove School feasibility study, have submitted the draft schematic design report. Chairman Perry will update the board on this agenda item. It's that,
Dave, can you get that?
yes,
That binder?
that binder right there. And I will let you know that I took it home and I read it all,
Good.
every page. It was interesting. There's a lot, it's
Send you to
incredible
Congress.
how much information is in there. Durham Whittier did quite a job on that. And hopefully, everything will turn out well tomorrow. Okay, moving on. We have budget transfers. Mass General Laws, Chapter 44, Section 33B /
God bless.
small b. Transfer amount, $20,000. Date, May 8th, 2017. Transfer from account name Town Council Litigation, line number 35, account number 01-151-5480-001, balance before transfer, $52,650.
5-3. Account number 01-151-5306.
That's the next line.
That's the,
Well, Mr. Chairman, I can
Transfer
just
two.
summarize. So this is the town council litigation line, which we have, actually, haven't spent that much out of. Moving that to the town council professional line. As I have in my description there, in fiscal 17, we were in negotiation with the three unions. They were on the same cycle. So we had 3 contracts, one which is not complete yet, the police union. So there's a lot of labor work. Additionally, which I ran out of space here, we've had a lot of legal work for the Pine Grove School project, MSBA agreements, contracts with the OPM, the architect, that we have not charged to the feasibility line. We're trying to keep that off, that debt exclusion, levy, as well as the police and fire station. So I've had some legal work done on the OPM contract, and we just finished the architectural contract. So we've had some legal work that we're charging to the expense line for these specialized projects, which have their own appropriation. So I've had a lot of utilization in the professional line, and in here in town, our budget, we segregate litigation from professional work. It's non-litigation legal work. So I'm thinking that it would be wise for us to transfer this now, knowing that we're in May. I still have some bills that will be coming in, and we may be starting negotiation sessions now that town meeting's over again. So it's all staying within the envelope of legal.
I'll give you the motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the budget transfer. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. On the reappointments, do you want me to do them by groups or by
I
office? or-
think that could be a good idea, because in case there's any conflict of interest, where one of you
Yeah.
may recuse yourself.
Needs to be
Okay.
dated- Needs to be dated, Joe. Okay, this is all fire, right?
Okay, fiscal year 18, reappointments. Position or board commission member. Animal Control Officer, 1-year term, Reed Wilson, effect, expiration date, June 30th, 2018. Alternate,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alternate Animal Control Officer, 1-year term, Carol LaRoque. Alternate Inspector, June 30th, 2018. CPA Administrator, 1-year appointment, Karen O'Donnell, June 30th, 2018.
Okay, if you could, we could vote on those, because I'm going to recuse myself from the next list.
Right, that's why I'm going to stop right there and just do those three.
I'll give you a motion, Mr. Chairman, those three.
I'll second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the reappointments. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The next group are call firefighters, 1-year term, and they all expire June 30th, 2018.
I'm going to recuse myself.
Call firefighters, Joseph R. Merry, Robert Serino, James Chadbourne, Donald Merry, Ron Argrella, Charles Hazen Jr., Darcy Condelli, Robert M. Hagopian, Jesse T. Warren, Robert M. J. Hagopian, Jesse T. Warren, John Condelli, Justin Graham, Andrew Nardone, Donald Dupre, Matthew Harney, Matthew Ross, Timothy Shirley, Patrick McManus, Vincent Gaudenzi, Mark Winfrey, Evan Fish, Christopher Cassidy, Joshua Simpson, and Brian Scully.
I'll give you the motion, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the call fighters for reappointment. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, the next two are Council on Aging, 3-year term, and their term ends June 30th, 2020. The two people are Mary Bright and Joan Lyons.
Make the motion.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to reappoint to the Council on Aging, Mary Bright, Joan Lyons. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have Forest Fire Warden and Superintendent of the Fire Alarm, We have 3 individuals. Their terms expire June 30th, 2018. We have James Broderick, Mark Emery, and James R. Merry, Assistant.
Give you the motion.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the reappointment of the forest fire wardens and superintendent of the fire alarm. All those in favor say aye.
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 I recuse myself.
We have the Raleigh Emergency Management Agency, and these are for a 1-year term, expiring June 30th, 2018. The following individuals: James Broderick, Fire Chief, Emergency Management Director; Scott Dumas, Police Chief; Dan Folding, Light Plant Manager; Patrick Snow, Highway Surveyor; Mary Beth Weiser, Water Superintendent; Frank Mascigiani, Health Agent; Deborah Egan, Town Administrator; James DiMarino, Races, Amateur Radio Operator; Brianne Walsh, Council on Aging Director.
Give you the motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the reappointment. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have the Northern Essex Regional Emergency Planning Committee, a 1-year term. The terms expire June 30th, 2018. The following individuals: James Broderick, Fire Chief, Emergency Management Director; Scott Dumas, Police Chief; Frank Mascigiani, Health Agent; Brianne Walsh, Council on Aging Director; Patrick Snow, Highway Surveyor; Deborah Egan, Town Administrator; Mary Beth Weiser, Water Superintendent; Bill Demento, Harbor Master; Dan Folding, Light Plant Manager.
Give you the motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to reappoint the individuals. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And next on the list are 2 appointments. Board of Appeals, Chapter 41, Section 81, a 5-year term. And for Thomas Heidgard, for a term, the expiration date is June 30th, 2022. And the Zoning Board of Appeals, ZBA, a 5-year term for Thomas Heidgard, also expiring June 30th, 2022.
Give you the motion.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the reappointment. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Wow, that was a list. Okay. We have minutes from the Board of Selectmen meeting for April 3rd and the Board of Selectmen meeting for May 1st.
April 3rd, I'll give you the motion, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the minutes from the April 3rd meeting of the Board of Selectmen. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have the minutes from the Board of Selectmen meeting from May 1st.
I'll make the motion to approve.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the minutes from the Board of Selectmen meeting for May 1st, 2017. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oh,
Done.
Announcements?
Make a motion, oh, you're gonna do the announcement.
okay.
Give me a motion to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming.